this box? I really don't know. It's just a job I got to fill the school.
You don't know what you're doing?
Whose place is this? I heard a billionaire. I'm supposed to watch the box and see if anything appears inside. I haven't
Maybe
seen
my
it.
theory is right. It's gonna happen now. You're gonna trigger Bob. What the fuck was that?
Oh, there it is again. There's that smell. Oh.
They know.
Ma'am, is there a manager on site with a key?
Oh, I don't know. Barney's usually here. Do you want me to go check?
Yes, ma'am, if you don't mind.
Oh, I just remembered. Barney's not here. He's in the hospital, not the regular hospital.
Hey, Darlene, we're gonna need a locksmith over at 1349
No, Darlene, Diane. You know, I'm sorry I was triggered. It's Diane, not Darlene.
Remembered
I want to see her at some point.
When Barney's out of town, he leaves the keys with his brother.
Where is his brother?
I never met him. But Hank would know him.
Who's Hank?
Barney's friend, Hank Philman. He's our maintenance man. But I saw him out back a little while ago.
Harvey! Harvey, you son of a bitch! Are you Hank? What the hell?
Police, Mr. Fillmore.
Fillmore, we need a key for Ruth Davenport's apartment. We're trying to find Barney's brother.
Well, who told you I was going to see Chip?
Who's Chet?
That's Barney's brother.
We need a key from Chet.
I was just on my way, but how did you know? Chip? Chip ain't got no bone.
Where is he?
I'll wait for the locksmith.
Excuse me, do you think that maybe Ruth's out of town?
Why?
Well, it would be a shame because I'm supposed to water her plants when she's out of town.
So you have her keys?
No.
Oh, I would scream so loud.
Ready to go?
She had the keys and she didn't enter. After smelling that thing, she called the cops. No. You're so frightened, both of you.
Uh-oh.
Is it Cooper who did it? But, you know, and then he put her back into the bed, taking care of her.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh wow! It's not her body, right? Like, for sure something happened, you know, her head, all of that, but where is her body? Where is the head of that person? You? And Bob didn't used to do that.
Deputy Hawk, Margaret Bannerman's on line 1. It's the line with the light that's blinking.
Thank you.
Hawk!
Margaret, what can I do for you?
Hawk. My log has a message for you.
I didn't recognize you.
Something is missing, and you have to find it. It has to do with Special Agent Dale Cooper.
It's not Dale Cooper anymore, it's Dark Cooper.
Find it.
Same initials, but not the same person.
Has something to do with your heritage.
You gotta see this. The head is definitely Ruth Davenport, the woman who lived in the apartment. And we've got male John Doe. We don't know whose body that is. Nothing's come back on those prints, but there's another set of prints all over the apartment, and we've got a hit.
Bill Hastings. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what?
It's my kid's prints.
Oh! Uh-oh. That door?
Dave! What is it?
Is Bill home?
It's Dave! Dave Mackley!
Bill, I'm gonna have to put you under arrest. What? Please turn around.
Oh my god, Bill! Oh my gosh!
You're not even asking for what reason? Hmm. It's weird that you're not asking first.
But the Morgans are coming for dinner!
That is not resisting more, that is not like, what the fuck? And her same. They have weird reactions.
She said something is missing. It has to do with Agent Cooper.
Oh, that's
But Agent Cooper is missing.
Ah, so he didn't try to hide.
Before Wally was born,
He
and
was,
Wally's 24 years old.
He was born
He
with
did
the same
himself,
name as
no.
Laura Miranda. He hasn't even seen Wally. Annie, Lucy, it's late.
I want to see your kid.
Do you know a Ruth Davenport?
Yes,
The name sounds...
a mistress. You were unfaithful to your wife with her.
The librarian?
Oh, you're such a bad liar. He didn't kill her, but he slept with her.
Maybe a couple months ago?
Have you ever been to Ruth Davenport's home?
No. I've never been. I don't even know where she lives.
Really?
What was this Thursday meeting about?
The date.
It's a faculty evaluation. It's a bi-monthly meeting.
Bi-monthly meeting.
I believe. I don't know. We ordered pizza.
You went home directly after?
Yes. That's 10:15, 10:20.
Well, how long does it take you to drive home usually?
I gave my assistant Betty a ride home. I think I need to speak to George. He's my lawyer. Is he here?
I can check. Bill, is there anything else that you would like to tell me?
Did you tell him that she died?
Please tell me what's going on.
Ruth Davenport was murdered, and your prints are all over her apartment.
What?
He's gonna be sad. He didn't kill her. He was her lover.
Mrs. Hastings, we have a warrant to search her house.
You knew that he was disloyal to you. That he was cheating on you. She knew. But that... Already it seems weird, like, she knows also why they are there. Because she died. Because Ruth died. It's gonna be the head. Ruth's head. Ah, okay. Okay. I'm back with being being confused watching Twin Peaks? Who is surprised? Not me. What I'm surprised about is the fact that it's called Twin Peaks, this show. So I thought that this season 3 would happen in Twin Peaks with Twin Peaks old characters, maybe some new characters, maybe not all of the old characters. But I thought that we would say in Twin Peaks. Season 1, Season 2, the movies, we were in Twin Peaks. Season 1, beginning of the Season 1, Cooper arrived in Twin Peaks and never left it, and everything happened in Twin Peaks, and we never left Twin Peaks. The fact that right there for this first episode we are almost everywhere but in Twin Peaks, I'm like, but how can it be? How can it be? I'm a little confused by that, by the situation, like really the where. Even if, you know, thinking about it, it can be logical in the sense that Bob is now in DC, Dark Cooper, and for sure Dark Cooper couldn't stay an FBI agent. He didn't try to hide that, you know, he tried apparently to hide himself, he disappeared, that's what they said, and he went on different towns to commit his crimes. And maybe, for me, right there, what happened to that Ruth, it's Dark Cooper. Maybe I'm wrong about it, but for me it was that. Let's consider the different situations that we have right there. The only thing that we have in Twin Peaks is the log lady saying that something is missing, and that's why Deputy Chief Hawk is gonna investigate on the old cases. I think that these two boxes, it was Laura Palmer and Wyndham Earl, is gonna work on it with Lucy and Andy. I'm so glad. I hope that we're gonna see their kid at some point. Sheriff Truman, the fact that we have two Sheriff Truman, for me it means that he married someone, maybe a woman who was into the police. If not, I can't understand. No matter what, they're gonna investigate on that, on what the log lady said, so we're gonna have that narrative arc. We saw a little of Benjamin, which is weird, in the sense that he's not connected to that, what Hawk and the other ones they're gonna do. It was to have news about him, to have news about his brother, to have news about the hotel, but we didn't see anyone else, and that's it. I just named all of the characters except for Cooper that we had during the original show. For the rest, we have one narrative arc with that box that people are investigating on, but it's not the police, because that guy is working for a millionaire. But I don't understand what is happening right there, because he's kept under the protection of a sheriff into a basement or, you know, at an hidden place. Tracy, I don't understand who you are and how can you be there and how can you know about this guy who is keeping an eye on the box, in the sense that you seem to not work for the same person, so how can it be? No matter what, the two of you having sex, it electrified, you know, the box. Now the box is active. And I'm not even sure that I understood what we saw inside of that box. My theory about that box is the fact that maybe someone is still investigating on the lodge, you know, the other dimensions, and is trying to open the new window, a new door. But right there, why right there, not into the woods? Why right there? Why that box? Why all of that? I don't know. We have for sure one other main story, it's Ruth's murder. I think that guy was her lover, he was unfaithful to his wife, but I don't think that he killed her. It can be suspicious for me to say that now that we discovered that inside of his car we can find bad stuff, and I'm pretty sure that inside of that thing it was the head of the guy, you know, like Ruth, a guy body. I think that guy at some point we're also gonna find his head, and I think that maybe his head was inside of that thing which was inside of Bill's car. But the wife, you know, the wife attitude was weird. She gave me the vibe of someone who knew that her husband was unfaithful and who knew that they would find something right there, who is not that surprised, who knew that the police was coming for a murder and all of that. Like, she's not that surprised. Is she accomplice? Because the last story that I didn't mention. It's for sure Dark Cooper that we saw meeting Otis and Buella, taking with him Ray and Daria. I'm not sure, Daria, as his future victims, as his accomplice, as what they seem to work together, the 5 of them, you know. We have Cooper blocked with the giant, talking with him. Cooper is still talking normally after all of these years. You know my theory about all of these persons blocked right there? I think that they were all parasited at some point by Bob and they ended right there after their death. Which would explain the fact that Cooper can see Laura right there, can see Leland right there. And I think that all of the other ones, you know, the little boy, the grandma, all of these ones, they were taken, parasited, and at some point killed, died because of Bob. And I think that it's gonna happen at some point to Cooper. You know, to have a full circle of things. Oh, and I didn't mention it during the intro, but you know that moment during the movie about Philip Jeffries? I hope that we're gonna have something about it during this season, that I'm gonna understand more who was that character, why do we need to care about him and all of that. That was a weird episode for sure. For the rhythm and for how it looks like and how it was filmed and everything, I feel like I'm back with Twin Peaks, with the mood of Twin Peaks the show. But I'm not back really in Twin Peaks, in that place, so I'm confused. And for sure I'm not back with the characters. I have plenty of new characters and just a few of the old ones. Oh, I didn't even mention the opening scene with the dog, the things that he took. I don't know. You're beginning an all new puzzle with different places, with a lot of different characters. It's cool! I love puzzles, but at the same time I'm like, I would have wanted more from the old show. Because I just left it, just 1 week ago, and because of that I feel like, no, it's not right. I don't want that. It's not what I want, it's not what I expect. Maybe you didn't have the same feeling after that long gap that you had between seasons. You were ready to take everything that they would give you. Or just maybe you knew what would happen because you had all of the annonces about the casting, about everything, so you already knew what to expect, which is not my case. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now because I want to have the time to watch one new episode, so I need to go a little faster with this review. And yes, it's all for you for this video. If you want to have already my reactions and my thoughts to the next episode, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can have it already on my Patreon. So yes, it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.